When we started writing this episode, we believed peace might finally hold. Hostages were home, prisoners freed. And for a brief moment, people exhaled.
But as our producers finished the script, Hamas attacked again, killing Israelis and its own people. The ceasefire shattered in hours.
Extremism did what extremism always does. It hijacked hope.
So we had to rewrite because the story changed again. Who's really fighting for peace and who's fighting to destroy it? Fact 1. Israel remains the only democracy in the region. Smaller than New Jersey, but a technological powerhouse.
Fact 2. The Palestinians have endured decades of occupation, displacement, and division between Fatah and Hamas. Gaza became a humanitarian nightmare long before this war.
Fact 3. Hamas still exists to destroy Israel, and Iran still arms it. That's in their charter.
But fact 4. The world sees what the cameras see. Airstrikes, rubble, dead children, and emotion overtakes context. In a split-screen world, the strong will always look like the villain. In the 2000s, Israel was a startup miracle, the country that made the desert bloom and won wars against the odds.
Then came smartphones and social feeds. Wars became content. Hashtags replaced history books.
The world's memory shortened. The David story faded. With each bomb image, the optics changed.
In Gaza, there were terror tunnels under hospitals. But no one cares about tunnels when they see children in craters.
For many younger viewers, Israel became the oppressor and Palestine the freedom fighter. They weren't reading history, they were scrolling it.
And Israel's own leaders helped the shift. Hard-right rhetoric, settlements, and a tone-deaf response to global opinion.
While Hamas perfected victimhood as strategy.
Two sides, one propaganda war, and truth was the first casualty.
This war wasn't just about land. It was about legitimacy. Who deserves to exist, to be believed, to be seen as human?
And that's why it hurt so much, because both sides stopped seeing the other as human first.
To Israel, it was another fight for survival.
To Palestinians, it was proof the world had moved on from their pain.
To the rest of us, it was a mirror, showing how quickly empathy turns into team sport.
If being David means resilience against the odds, Israel still qualifies. 75 years later, it stands surrounded by former enemies now signing peace.
If being David means living without sovereignty and still hoping for dignity, that's Palestine.
Maybe the truth is that both were Davids, fighting different Goliaths. Fear, extremism, and the addiction to being right.
Because David was never about being small. He was about courage.
And Goliath was never about evil. He was about power without perspective.
If this peace holds, maybe the next David is whoever chooses empathy first.
Before we go, one question for you. Why do you think Gen Z's support for Hamas jumped from 33% to 60%?
Is it information on social media, emotional manipulation, the victim narrative, lack of historical context, or genuine sympathy for Palestinians?
Vote in our poll, drop your take in the comments, and keep it civil.
Because if they can't, we must.